student, I'm the hacker. I brought you here. I took the IB system like it was a game of kids. You know, I love to hack because I'm a specialist at software. You want to be a specialist of software? Let's get right into it, man. Today, I will be your teacher and you will become just like me, professional hacker. Let's get right into it. What is the definition of a software? First, it is also called a computer program. They are sets of instructions which hardware follows in order to perform tasks. As we talked earlier about the hardware and how there are input and output devices, in the middle there is this process that is the software. That is what processes the input and it turns it into an output. The software processes every data you input to your phone, for example. Let's imagine you click on Spotify. Your phone will process that, it will acknowledge that you want to hear a song, and boom, then you get the music. Easy example. Let's talk about operating systems. There are many operating systems. As we can see, we have Microsoft, Apple, Android, and Linux. But what is it really, an operating system? It's a system that oversees, manage, and control all the computer hardware. From the first moment you start your computer, the operating system is loading into RAM and started before you can even perform any other task. So even without using the computer, just by clicking the on button, we see first the input when you put it on, the processing when the computer starts, and then the output, the computer is light up. Every second you use a computer, the OS is running at the entire time. It provides the user interface to let you manage program and data. The OS provides a platform on which application software can run, so it is able to produce work. Now let's talk about its functions. There are many functions. The operating system allows the computer to perform several functions. For example, task and memory management. We can run many softwares at once because of the OS. The OS manages these programs, assign them the resources they need. They also protect or isolate programs from each other so they don't corrupt some data. And a great example is the antivirus. At the moment, you are running multiple tasks, but also the antivirus, and you are not even seeing it. But that's the way it works. We also have the security management. The operating system provides security for multiple users by requiring each user to authenticate themselves with a username and password. As an example, we get the firewalls. They restrict the income and output of the data. So the platforms. The term platform is often used to describe a particular combination of hardware and operating system. For example, we all know iOS in every Apple hardware. That is example of a platform. Some operating systems run on multiple types of hardware. For example, Linux distributions are available that run on many different hardware configurations, from mobile phones to supercomputers and everything in between. So this comes into place the compatibility across different hardware platforms. This allows some applications software in cross-platform or multi-platform, meaning that it works on several different platforms. I know you will know this. For example, the cross-platform in Fortnite that allows you to play with Xbox players, PlayStation players, Switch players, and even mobile phone players. That is the concept of cross-platforms. Then we have the application software. This allows the user to perform tasks to solve problems, such as creating documents, managing finances, or editing images. There are many types, and each one is specialized in a different task. We get the word processing software, as everybody knows. This allows the creation of typed documents, such as letters. We got an example of Word. Everybody knows Word. We also have desktop publishing softwares that allow the creation of documents, such as leaflets. It is really popular nowadays using Canva, so this is an example. But we also have presentation software, that is the one that I'm using at the moment, and it focuses on the creation of slides for giving verbal presentation. We have software licenses. Every software is valuable and it has an intellectual property and therefore is protected by copyright laws. So if you want to use a software, this software have different restrictions of how you can use it. For example, when you get into Instagram, you first have to accept their policies in order to use their application. And there are many different types of commercials of software licenses. First, we have the commercial software. It's a software which is licensed or sold for profit by the companies they created. Everybody knows Office. You have to pay for the Office license in order to use your applications. However, we have many others like Shareware. It's a software which is distributed for no cost and is free to use only for a certain period of time. I think one of the most popular examples I can give you is Netflix and their 30-day free trial. If we continue, we have the cloud computing, and I put you right in there OneDrive because it's really a common thing nowadays, and it's a complete concept. It's a concept that has been gaining a lot of popularity, and storing data on a local computer or network is kind of old school. Now most of the data connected to the network is stored in the cloud. This can be done because cloud computing applications are web-based. This means they are stored on a remote server on the internet. And that's why we call it cloud, because it's on the internet and it's supposed to be upside. And so, when you have some data in your computer, it's also saved in the cloud. At the moment, we have this example. The default saving settings of Microsoft is via OneDrive. So this allows you to autosave and save space in your computer. What happened? Oh my god, man, the IB system, it has no more information left. Well, I guess that was all. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder, but that's what happens when you talk with a hacker. It was easy for me, then it's easy for you.